What's going on, guys? We're back in the shop working on a 2020 Ram 2500 mega cab truck that we've been working on a few times. We've completely turned this truck into a from stock all the way to lifted with 26 by 14 concave fuel forged wheels on it. Now it's back to get some more upgrades on top of the stuff that we've already done in the past. It is a very nice truck, a good customer that's turned into a good buddy that we got to build this truck for. But today it is in for EGR upgrade, all the stuff to make the EGR better, and a fleece coolant bypass. We got the stainless steel lines. That's what we're doing with this truck this time, and we're also adding all new Fox shocks front and rear, and a dual steering stabilizer with 2 Fox shocks, so that way it gives it a better ride quality. And also the engine upgrades are going to be getting us ready for future plans for this truck. Not very many people are doing the 2020s. Of course, there's a few out there that is completely built, a couple badass builds, but this is a truck that we have been working on, and I figured we would just record us, or somewhat record us, put it on, and then kind of show you the difference. This truck has already got 5-inch exhaust from the turbo back, tuned, and it is pretty nice with trans tune. Runs really good. It wasn't running the best before we put trans tunes on it, but then after we put trans tunes on it, it's pretty good. Really nice truck. But that's what we're doing today, and see how it goes. What's going on, guys? It's the next morning. Just a little update on the Ram doing the EGR delete. This kit, obviously, they don't make a 2020 or 2019 2020 for the Ram yet, but we got a 2018 kit, or that model. All the trucks that work for that model, everything does bolt up. There's a few pieces that you actually have to modify to work on this truck, so a few things have changed, and I'll kind of show you that in a second. As we was putting it on, everything's pretty much on the truck. We got to make a couple brackets, because the ones that are sent with the 18 model trucks is a little bit different on these. Doesn't completely work, but everything else goes on pretty smoothly. The only thing that we run into is we didn't really do a whole bunch of research whenever we first started it. We just kind of knew that it was gonna bolt up with the EGR, and we didn't read up, but I guess the 2019 and 20 models have a different block, so they don't have a freeze plug in the back to put the coolant bypass. So so this truck isn't going to get that. They've remodeled it, or I don't know exactly what happened, but whenever we went to the back, it didn't have a freeze plug to put back there. But the front is still the same. We had already bolted up the front piece, and went to the back to start knocking out the plug, and it wasn't back there. We couldn't, we looked around for it for about 10 minutes, and just I stuck a camera up there and took some pictures, and there's nothing back there for these trucks. I don't know if that's, I think they remodeled it to be better. I'm not 100% sure. We're actually gonna have to do a little bit more research, but the coolant bypass that I got, the customer didn't buy it. With this customer here, I just kind of get all the stuff they need, and whenever he comes and picks it up, he just pays for the things that we used on it. The rest of the stuff I'll keep in stock for other people that come in, because we do get Cummins, Ford, Dodge, Chevrolet, GM trucks all the time, so keeping stuff in stock is no problem. So there isn't, it just won't be going on this truck. It can go on another Cummins that isn't as new as this one, but so far we've got all the plates on front and the back, plate on top here. Like I said, everything else just bolts up pretty all the same. The only thing that changed is this piece. We actually had to modify this piece, which a piece that goes into that hose, so that way you can reroute it, is held on by this aluminum piece with set screws in it, so that way you can tighten it down to this metal hose or pipe. And it was actually, because of this bracket right here, it had to be cut just a little bit more, so that way it could go on and go all the way around that and hold that piece on. But besides that, and building a bracket that's going to hold this piece, so that way it don't be moving, even though it's really stiff, you still want to clip it on. We'll just build something so that way it's got something to go. We took the plastic piece off the front here, took the air box out, so that way we could get in there and have a lot of room to work with. But besides that, it's pretty simple. And unfortunately, the truck won't be getting the coolant bypass like we thought. I know there's gonna be some people that's like, I should have done more research or whatever, but now we have it in stock, so that's no problem. We'll use it on another truck, or sell it to an online customer or something. Just ship it from here. No worries about that. Today we'll be working on, I'm still waiting for the Fox shocks to come in. I think it said Thursday, but we can put the dual stabilizer on build that bracket, put some coolant in it, and then put it all back together, and this truck will be getting wrapped up, and then we'll be waiting on the shocks to install, and that's it. Alright guys, we're just now finishing up the 2020 Dodge Cummins upgraded stuff. We've already put the dual stabilizers on, the shocks, upgraded from the white body shocks that was on it to now Fox shocks. Also just got back from alignment. Alignment is perfect. We just wanted to double check it because the steering wheel was off a little bit, and this truck gets drove like it is a work truck, so it drives all over the place. So just an alignment wasn't going to hurt anything, just to double check and make sure, but everything is good. So now we can go and deliver this truck to the customer. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up for this truck. Please like and subscribe, leave a comment of what you think about the truck. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and y'all have a blessed day, and I'll see you in the next one.